It's the same thing night all night. Who's wrong, baby, who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. When I look at myself I don't see the man I wanted to be. Somewhere along the woke up this morning, the house was cold. Checked the furnace, she wasn't burning. Went out and hopped in my old Ford. Hit the engine, but she ain't turning. We're giving each other some hard lessons lately, but we ain't learning. We're the same sad story, that's a fact. Going one step up and two steps back. Bird on a wire outside my motel room, but he ain't singing. Girl in white outside a church in June, but the church bells ain't ringing. I'm sitting here in this bar tonight, but all I'm thinking is I'm the same old story, same old act. Going one step up and two steps back. And it's the same thing night all night. Who's wrong, baby, who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. When I look at myself I don't see the man I wanted to be. Somewhere along the line I slipped off track. Caught moving one step up and two steps back. There's a girl across the bar, I get the message she's sending. Ooh, she ain't looking too married. Me, well honey, I'm pretending. Last night I dreamed I held you in my arms. The music was never ending. We danced as the evening sky faded to black. Caught moving one step up and two steps back. One step up and two steps back. One step up and two steps back. So this is One Step Up by Bruce Springsteen. A fantastic song. I love the way Bruce Springsteen, so many of his songs and his early work is all about him accepting his own failures and how he needs to improve himself as a man. That's always been very powerful with me. My guitar is tuned to one step down. What I'll do is I've played this with capo on the first, but I'll move it to the second. So now this will sound like a standard tuned guitar. So the chords I'm using, I'm basically using three chords. One looks like a G. Imagine a normal G with your bottom finger on the bottom string. It would be on the second bottom string instead. So it sounds like that. The second one would be, imagine it's almost like a D shape there, but the bottom string would ring free. and you need to get your finger onto the top string there. So it sounds like this. And the third one would be what looks like an E minor seventh. Now, of course, you'll notice that Bruce Springsteen is doing this thing where he's plucking the bottom strings from down to up. So first he's playing the bass line. The bass line is quite important that you play it, and because it's also replacing the drums, which we haven't got here, but it would go. So I'm hitting the top string first, bass string, and then I'm going down, up. So in its simplest form, I could only use 3 strings. I'd do a down stroke on the bass note, 1 string, and then 6 and 5. That's in its most clinical form, but of course the song isn't as simple as that, because, for instance, when he goes into that chorus, which is, it's the same thing night all night. Who's wrong, baby? Who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. So I'm playing those. It's exactly the same shape, but I'm playing it as more complete chords. And again, I'm using the bass string as my replacement for a percussion, which I haven't got. So I'm going, it's the same thing night all night. Who's wrong, baby, who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. The man I wanted to be, somewhere along the line I slipped off track. Then I go back to the picking, 1 step up and 2 steps back. So that's the only chord that changes from the 3 that we're now familiar with. 3rd string, 2nd fret, and the 5th string, 3rd fret. Even Bruce Springsteen, when he plays this live, he's not able to get that clinical studio sound that he has. And don't forget, he has his guitar. He's got 2 very experienced guitarists with him at the same time when he plays this live. So really what I'm doing is I'm alternating within the song between the clinical feel that I like, which is playing the top string and then the 2 bottom ones, and then sometimes within the song to change the feel or to change the emotion, I'm playing more as chords. Who's wrong, baby, who's right? Another fight and I slam the door on. Another battle in our dirty little war. I don't worry too much about my strumming style. It varies throughout the song. It's pretty much just I try to loosen up and play as I feel.